What's going on, YouTube? Good morning, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? What's popping? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Saturday morning, breaking out. Shout out to everybody. What is going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Come on in, hit the like button. Today we're gonna be talking about some stuff, man. The rise and fall of the Boxtruck game. Let's talk Boxtruck. And I got some stuff I want to show you guys, and I want to show you guys other YouTubers. Hit the like button when you get in here. Other YouTubers is gonna explain to you what happened. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the pattern. Okay, uh, everybody that's coming in the live, man, hit the like button. I'm still setting up, as you know. I started a little bit early because I wanted to get this out. Shout out to everybody. If you're at a truck stop chilling out, because your broker sent you there and never give you a load yesterday, hey man, you need to fire that dispatcher, that broker. All right. So just sit back and watch your boy Kirky Fresh, because ain't nothing else you can do until Monday to see if they can get you out of that area. All right. You need to get on the load board and start shooting some email. You gotta have to call some of these brokers, see if they can get you a load by now on Monday. You gotta start take the. You know what you guys should do when you're sitting at a truck stop? You should take the opportunity to start to fill out to get out of load board you know out of load board, so you can don't be stuck. I never get stuck. Never. I don't get stuck. I don't know what stuck at a truck stop is like. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna be shout out to everybody that's coming in the live, whether you're home. A lot of people are home, so if you're home, chilling out, congrats to you. I'm home. Last week I was in North Carolina and I dropped a trailer from Friday night. Never get it back until 7:30 Saturday night, and I end up getting paid for that. So yeah, anyway, the reason why I want to talk about this rise and fall of the Boxtruck game is because this industry in the pandemic was introduced to people as a game. It wasn't introduced to people as a business, so nobody had a business plan. It didn't introduce to people as something that they should take serious, that will lead them from their financial burden, the struggling of life that they're going through. um it didn't it Nobody took it serious to the point where they were thinking business. They were thinking that the way that it was presented to them, it was a hustle, it was a game. Multiple YouTubers at the time when I came on YouTube was calling this type of business as a big from their YouTube channels as a business product that they were pitching to people, that it was a game. It wasn't, and and if it's a game, it's a game. You know what I mean? And if it's a game, ain't nobody gonna take you serious. All right, all right. I'm just telling you what a game is. And if it's a game, your wife gonna leave you. You get what I'm saying? Because your wife ain't playing no game, and so forth. So a lot of people came into this space with this idea of introducing this old Boxtruck business as a game. So I'm gonna take the time to show you a little snapshot of different people. I didn't want to get too much in. I just want to give you guys a little understanding. I just want to keep it basic. But I want to show you, I'm going to show you people that came in and weren't prepared properly, and the rise and fall of their career in the Boxtruck business. But again, as we talk about this whole entire industry over and over again, if you classify something the way it is coming in, you're going to get the result that you classified in. If you classified it as a hustle, you're going to get hustle result. If you classify it as a game, you're going to get game result. If you take it as a business and take it serious, you're going to get business result. I myself, I've never looked at this industry And from the day I was introduced to it years ago by my friend in New York, Greg, who was driving for a furniture company and doing delivery every Saturday, Sunday, and during the week, when he introduced it to me, it was not, the term game wasn't even in existence. I think this old new generation and internet gurus and quote unquote people who are pitching this internet stuff, they find these fancy words and they put it on to make it more appealing to some people. And, I mean, hey, man, if that's what gets you going, that's what gets you going. You get what I'm saying? But I've never looked at this as a game because it's not a game. It is a business. There's credit involved. There's finance involved. There's equipment involved. There's your family involved. Shout out to Sons of Light. Shout out to Vernon, Mark, the mentor. Come on in and hit the like button. There's so much stuff that is involved that I could not come in and take it as a game or a hustle. You get what I'm saying? So because people introduce it as a game, I'm going to be talking about the rise and fall of the Boxtruck game. Because a lot of people, and like I said, I'm going to be showing you some videos and we're going to go through it. But I'm going to show you people who have failed. And they use different method and fail. The same method that we talk against. One of the biggest one I'm going to show you is what I talk about all the time. And as a black community, we do not understand how to structure numbers. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to come out of this financial, build generation wealth. And I want to have my family, having success in life. But when it boils down, nobody wants to do the work. You get what I'm saying? I heard people said someone said the other day, they want to become an owner operator so they can have more time with their family. That's a baloney. The moment you open a business, it's less time with your family because majority of the time you have to be building that business up to then further on in life relax with your family. See, y'all just got it backwards 24/7. Not no one time, not no two times, just always have it backwards. Always. You get what I'm saying? And this is a problem that we have. A lot of people always come into this business and whatever they're doing, have it backwards. All right? So come on in. I'm going to be talking about that. Shout out to everybody. Good morning again to everybody. I am jumping on. Here. So yeah, we're going to be talking about it. Shout out to Mark Brown. Good morning, Kirk. They mess up the Boxtruck. They mess up the Boxtruck game. The rule is changed again. I'm telling you, man. So we're gonna talk about the rise and fall of the Boxtruck, and I'm gonna be showing you now this right here that I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna show you a video first. And this is a semi-truck guy. But I want to show you this video right here because it's gonna lead into what I'm talking about, because this is why most of us try to become owner operator or at least don't work for nobody. So I'm gonna show you a video, and if you're gonna become an owner operator, you have to take it serious. It's not a game, it's not a joke, it's not a hustle. You get what I'm saying? You don't put guys in your truck that is going to be playing around. You get what I'm saying? So you have to take it serious. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Grace Logistic. Come on in. I'm just waiting on people to come on in because, you know what I mean? And if you guys have any bad experience, just drop it in the chat. So let me get my video up right here because I want to show you guys why I don't work for people for years. And let me explain this to you guys, okay? A lot of you guys know that I'm an immigrant. I'm not an original American, not a FBA as the people on Get Mark gang would say. I'm not a foundation black American, right? But when I get my green card, I worked for Target for less than 90 days. I was on a grace period for 90 days, okay? I was working overnight for $10 an hour, right? And they pulled me to the side one night at 8 o'clock when I came in, and they said that I'm pulling too slow from the shelf because we have these little guns. We got to scan the thing. And they say I'm moving too slow. I got to bump my speed up. Before the week was out, I quit that job. I called my buddy that was running his trucking company and started working with him full time. All right. Then I went and bought a cargo van and I was doing courier service. And then after running around with my courier service, that's when I started to get into trucking a little bit more serious. And that what leads me up to what I have today. That was years ago. The term game wasn't around. Hustle wasn't a thing. I mean, hustle was always related to the street. But as far as starting a business, the terminology game was not there. So come on in. Anyway, so this is one of the reasons why y'all should be running from working with people. All right? This is one of the reasons why. And this is why when you start a business, you own your own truck, you should take it serious. Now, excuse the language. I did try to find this a little bit cleaner, but it's on other people's platform, and I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I didn't want to mess with anybody's stuff, but there's a lot of cursing in there, so I know it's Saturday morning. A lot of people just get up, but this the best video I could find that didn't have anyone that attached to it. You get what I'm saying? There was somebody attached to it, but there's, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's listen into this driver and this guy, and this video went viral, and I'm gonna show you why when you see stuff like this, as an owner-operator, it should let you work harder to make sure that you have your business going. So let's take a look.
This how we're going to start the week off, man.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody coming in alive, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Right fucking way. You know what? If you're not going to listen, we'll park this fucker. Just trying to tell you what
I don't give a fuck what you trying to tell me, homeboy. Right. You gotta learn how to talk to me, motherfucker.
I tell you right now, this is my truck and I'm responsible for it.
Fuck this whole ass truck.
Park this motherfucker.
Fuck is you talking about? You got me fucked up. For real.
Yeah, well, I just tried to tell you something.
I don't give a fuck what you trying to tell me, motherfucker. What time you talk to me?
All right, well, then park it. You're all done.
No problem.
I'll take you right back to Ypsilanti.
No fucking problem.
Park it, right?
Now, I guarantee.
So this is the whole thing about this whole work thing, okay? This whole entire video right here, it goes to show you this whole concept about working for people, working for a company. It just never will work out. And I watched this. You got two different ethnic groups right here. You got a white person over there and a black person, right? And I saw this video and I was like, oh man, this is crazy. But if you look at the tone, if you look at the tone of the white person, if let's go back. Let me let you guys see this. Let me let you go back a little bit. Let me where's my thing? Let's bring it back right here. Is it not too far? Hold on. Listen to what he tells the black man right here.
You trying to tell me, motherfucker, what time you talk to me?
All right, well, then park it. You're all done.
No.
You try to tell me what to do. That's what the black man said. You try to tell me what to do, and listen to the white man reaction. Park the truck. You all done. That is a deep-rooted thing that white people have. The sense of control over another person, whether it's black, white, Asian, whatever. Think about what he said. Park the truck. You're done. You get what I'm saying? Park it. Your trucking career is over. Get out of the truck. There's no more career for you. Can you imagine you give guys like this power? And some of these same type of trait that this white man have, is a lot of politicians have it, a lot of police officers have it, a lot of people that think that they have power over you have it. And people like this do not like resistance. They don't like when you stand up to them. They don't like when you talk back to them. They don't like you when you put up a challenge because they feel like I'm the boss. You get what I'm saying? And so when I watch this, I'm like, man, this is crazy. So he tell him, park the truck, you're done. And I like the reaction of the black guy, because then you're gonna see where the armor comes in. See, I keep telling y'all about that armor. Hit me in the come on, hit the like button if you know the armor. You're gonna see the armor. You're gonna see the armor part chips in. Martin Mentor says, sound like he's from Chicago. He probably is. But you're going to see him move from a driver to an armor guy. Watch and see. Watch. I'm going to show you what it is. Watch and see. You're going to see the armor comes in.
No problem.
I'll take you right back to Ypsilanti.
No fucking problem.
He said, no problem. My man, that's the black guy. He said, no problem. Me park the truck, man. No problem. Me get out of this right now. No problem. Me go back to Chicago and go over by Old Black. No problem. No problem. You ain't stopping nothing, white man. No problem. But watch, you're going to see you pull the armor in him. Watch.
Work it, right?
Now, I guarantee you ain't about to be talking all that stupid ass shit you was talking when I was
Well, he going to say something that I like. Listen.
driving. I guarantee you that.
I'll tell you right now.
I guarantee you ain't about to be talking all that dumb
He said you ain't going to be talking all that dumb stuff. You can... See, watch the armor.
shit.
Watch the armor.
Let's get the fuck out this truck. I'll fuck you up, nigga.
See, that's the armor. That's the armor coming out.
Fuck is you talking to,
You're
blood?
talking no nigger here.
Fuck is you talking to, blood? I'll
That's
beat
it,
your
that's it.
motherfucking ass, homeboy. Fuck wrong with you?
Watch.
I'll beat the fuck out of you in here. You better watch how the fuck you talk to me.
Well, I told you.
I don't give a fuck what you told me. Watch how you talk to me. You will get fucked up in here, Dave.
See the armor? That's the armor. It's so funny to use as the armor, but you see what I'm saying? This is what let you use armor on people. This is exactly why I get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? This is exactly what I try to tell people all the time. You don't play games with these people. Some people, you got to treat them like this. You got to treat them like this. Ain't no talking nice to nobody. I will beat you up, whether we on camera. I'm going to knock you out. And later on, I'm going to get me an attorney, and we good. But listen to what he said. Hold on.
Hey, straight up. I'm
Tell you
not.
what, I'm not going to put up with it.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'll beat your ass in here. Huh, motherfucker? I'll beat the fuck out of you. You better watch how you talk to me. I'm a grown ass man.
So am I.
Fuck is wrong with you? Bitch ass nigga. That's how we gonna start the week off, man.
This is
You know,
crazy.
nigga.
Fuck is you
Hold on.
talking to, blood? I'll beat your motherfucking ass, homeboy.
See, this is the part where I can't work for nobody. Straight up, I can't work for nobody. This guy right here is a Berkey. He's a Berkey. And if you guys follow my channel, you know what I'm talking about when I say Berkey. He's a guy that's been working for the company so long. He trains people. And he has a sense of entitlement. And he feels like he's been with the company so long that he can talk to you anyhow. He can do whatever. He can say whatever. I was in Wisconsin a few weeks ago picking up a load, and there was a sign that was saying that all trucks park here. It was it was outside of the building on the road, right? Now, come on, guys. How many guys are pulling up at a receiver or shipper and looking for a sign telling you to park the truck outside of the road? So I went inside, parked the truck in the yard, and the guy goes, "Hey, you don't see that sign outside? Say you should park your truck outside on the road." And I said, "Where it is?" He said, "Oh, right there." I said, "Oh, I never saw it. I'm not looking for those signs. I normally come inside." He said, "Oh, yeah, when you come, just park your truck outside." I said, "Yeah, well, this is my first time." He said, okay, cool. Next time you come, just park your truck outside because you're supposed to wait out there and walk in. This is the first time I'm going there. So I asked him, I said, "Is this a family-owned business?" He said, "Oh, no. It's just owned by one guy." I said, "Oh. So you're not a part of the owner?" He said, "No." I said, "Okay, cool." He didn't realize that I asked him if it's business, if this company, if he was a part of it. Because that's how he was acting. These are the type of guys right here. This white guy, these are the type of guys that get employed by these companies and they act like that. And sometimes, you know, it will bring you to a level where you got to talk to them in a manner and let them know what time it is. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So but he said something I wanted to catch. Hold on.
Fuck wrong with you? I'll beat the fuck out of you in here. You better watch how the fuck you talk to me.
Well, I told you.
I don't give a fuck what you told me. Watch how you talk to me. You will get fucked up in here, Dave. Straight up.
Tell you what, I'm not gonna put up with it.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'll beat your ass in here. Motherfucker. I'll beat the fuck out of you. You better watch how you talk to me. I'm a grown ass man.
So am I.
Fuck is wrong with you? Bitch ass nigga.
You can tell this guy was so angry that he called a white man a nigga. This guy was. But anyway, he went and did an interview, and he said that it was Monday morning, and they were doing a delivery or a pickup, and there was some weights, DOT, and whatever the case is, and that's what lead to this argument. It's crazy. I don't work for people, man. That's why I don't work for people. I stopped working for people years ago. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. That was wild. But this is why when you see videos like this as an owner operator, as an independent contractor, as a guy that run your own business, you should be this stuff to just empower you. Because if you go back to work for companies and run into a guy like this is what you got to deal with. All right. All right, let's move along, man, because I know, again, I'm sorry for the profanity in it. I couldn't find any video without any profanity. Every video have profanity in it. So, sorry for that. But yeah, let's take a look at this. This is the next video that I want to talk to you guys about. This is something that we talk about, and the numbers, I did the numbers, and people, Mark said, nah, he's from California. He said, homeboy, and blood. So I don't know, maybe he's a California guy. We probably have to look. I think he's a YouTuber. I think he has a podcast and stuff like that. But yeah, he's popping. Moving along to the next story, and guys, this is another thing this is another thing that we talk about, and this is the biggest problem that we find coming out here in the industry. We talk about this numerous times. Now, this video was put up a couple months ago, and I'm going to show you this young lady channel, and she did a next video. I watched a previous video of her when she was doing how much money she paid to come in the Boxtruck business and all of that stuff. And I knew, and I kind of regret not sending her an email, because I knew from that first video, I knew she was going to fail. You get what I'm saying? So we have returning the rental, my mistake as a Boxtruck business owner. When we talk about rental, when we talk about renting trucks to run as a business, and I told you guys this all the time, numerous times, you cannot be a successful business owner as a owner-operator, a single owner. You're a single individual. You by yourself. You're not a Fortune 5 company. You're not a big corporation. None of that stuff. You are not a multimillionaire. There is a big debate about this whole entire renting Boxtruck. It is like talking about that ELD the other night and talking about PC. You have people will argue with you all day long about how to use PC. You got people will argue with you all day long about making Boxtruck rental a successful business. Now, I get it. You got your YouTubers who tell you you can become a millionaire. But time and time again, we see people who follow that millionaire concept, of how to become wealthy, we time and time again see them fail. And what most of them got in common? Renting Boxtruck. You got YouTubers who was renting Boxtruck when gas was $3.49 in the pandemic. They were renting Boxtruck when the gas started to hit $4.40. Soon as gas hit $4.40 in the pandemic, they have no Boxtruck no more. They said, nah, we dispatches now. We don't do Boxtruck no more. By the time gas was $6, they sent a bunch of y'all out here. They just flood y'all out here. A lot of people come out here and they fail. One guy called me and said that a YouTuber was charging him 25% because he was running under his MC number. 25%. 25%. And the crazy part about this guy, he was an educated guy. He was married with 2 kids in California. 25%. Fail. I had another guy out of Las Vegas who get brought into rent a truck. He lost $35,000. It was $35,000. I have another lady that went and took some of her son's tuition money, college funds or whatever it is. Lose their money because of that rent-a-truck. Enterprise, Budget, Penske, whatever you guys was renting. So this lady right here, let's play her video. We're going to go through it, but I'm gonna skip through the video, but I'm going to let you hear she say something that we talk about all the time. And I'm going to show you her channel, but take a listen to what she's saying. Let's take a listen.
We returning the truck tonight. The truck goes back tonight. It's the end of our relationship with this rental.
End of the relationship with this rental. Oh my God. Not profitable no more. Let's listen.
Into the box truck business, and I'm not mad at you. I know you're probably thinking about getting into the box truck business, and I'm not mad at you. Get your coins. But what I will share in this video, my mistakes that I've made while having a box truck business.
Now, here's the thing about this young lady. When you watch the video before she even end up turning this truck, you wouldn't think she would make this video. You wouldn't think she'd make it.
And giving you the information so you don't fuck up. Okay, let's go. Question number 1. Why do you even want to get into the box truck business? What is your big why? For me, I wanted to stay at home with my daughter. Being a stay-at-home mom has always been my goal, my motive, and my fuel for me to be an at-home entrepreneur. So I could be present with my daughter in her early stages of growing up. What's your reason why?
Big mistake. If your child is going to come into the way of you owning and operating a business, you're not gonna last. You cannot get both, ma'am. No, ma'am. You have to make a choice. You cannot want to start a business and want to be home at the same time. See, this is a problem that y'all making every day. I want to be home every night, cookie fresh, hugging up with my babies, kissing up on my wife, making $4,000 or $5,000 a day, go to Europe and spend 2 weeks drinking tequila, go to Jamaica and smoke me some good Sensimania, hang out with Bob Marley's sons. Can't. It's not going to happen. You listen what she said, right? She started a business thinking that she could stay at home as a mom and successfully run a trucking business. That means her time will be split 50-50. No, ma'am. You're going to have to give 100% your time committed to that business. But hey, hear what she have to say.
Don't get into this business because you see the load boards. Don't get into this business because you see the hype. Don't get into this business because...
See, when you see people make videos like this, they're telling you the stuff that let them come in for real. So when you hear she said, don't let, those are the things that lower her in. The same thing that she's telling you now not to do is a thing that lower her in. The only difference with her, she thought she could do it while staying home with her kids. So she quickly realized that it doesn't work like that. But let's listen.
Because you just money hungry. Keep in mind there's other factors that play into this bigger scheme of having a box truck business. When I got into box trucking, I have $5,000 or so that I had in order for me to start up the business.
$5,000 cannot start a business. I'm sorry. Not even a rent-a-truck business. Whosoever give you that concept are lying to you. You notice everybody that started their business on the low is not here no more? They're not here. 5 grand, 7 grand. It's crazy. $5,000 cannot start and run a successful business. The first 3 years of any business, listen to this. The SBA, you know who is the SBA? The Small Business Administration. The SBA, they fund small business. They will give you startup loans like this, what she's doing. You know the reason why people like her don't do it is because they don't want to do the paperwork. It's too much. It's the application is it's drawn out. So it's quicker to get my 5 grand, go get a rental, and try something. But here's the thing. The Small Business Administration, they said that every small business that starts in the first 3 years, 75% of them is going to fail. I think it was either 75 or 80%, but the numbers was huge. Or 65% of them is going to fail. And the reason why they fail, they give a list of reasons why they fail. I did a live one time, I talk about it. But I remember lack of funds was, I'm going to just give you some of the reason why. Lack of funds, it's lack of capital. Lack of capital. Lack of capital meaning that when her $5,000 run out, if she don't get paid within a certain time, she ain't got no money because she only got 5 grand. So let's just say, God forbid, the company that she's running for, let's say like the guy we interviewed a few weeks ago, let's say she don't get paid. And the guy keep giving her the runaround and she don't ever get her money. That 5 grand, she ain't got no more money. And if she keep borrowing from her mom, sister, whatever, eventually she gonna be burned out. One of the next reason why most people fail is support. They don't have the right set of people working around them and with them. Come in business with your mama, it's all cool. You come in business with your sister and your cousins, fine. But are they supportive? Do they factor for you? Do they call the brokers? What are they doing? Do they keep up on your payment? Do they send email? Do they invoice for you? Who create the invoice for the business, the letterhead, all of that stuff? Who's sending out the email and checking on all the paperwork and all this stuff and make sure that we get paid? Who's keeping up with the compliance? Who's keeping up with the payment of the insurance? So most business that start the first 3 years fail because of those reasons. This is why I don't have business partner. This is why me and my wife, we're not business partner. We're business owner. She's my wife on one side, and the other side, we're business owner. Because business partner, it's whatever. Whatever happen. That's some American stuff that they do. See what I'm saying? So listen to her. Let she tell you.
That money went to insurance, down payment, went into my enterprise rental, 3 stacks, like y'all seen in one of my videos. Okay. If you have not watched that video, go ahead.
3 stocks. So 3 stocks is $3,000. I don't know. Mark maybe have to tell me because you American people use these terminology and all these words. What is 3 stocks? I'm supposing it's $3,000. But hey, let me know.
Ahead and watch that. I paid $3,000 for me to get that enterprise rental.
There you go.
And guess what? You're not getting that back. You don't get that money back until you're in that rental for a year. Have you some funds. And I'm talking anywhere between 10 racks. If you want to be good, 10.
So you see what I'm telling you guys, right? She went in with $5,000, pay insurance out of the $5,000, put $3,000 down, and then quickly realized that she need more money. That's why she's telling you guys now to have 10 racks, because she thought that by listening to the people on the internet, she could have make her money back within 2 weeks. Only to realize that when she run the truck and do make $2,000, $3,000, a majority of it going into the truck.
Racks, have that saved up, because that will go towards rainy days. Let me sit down for this one. If you're going the rental route, you're gonna need 3 stacks off rip.
What is 3 stacks? Y'all help me out. You guys gotta help me out, man. Please, with these words. Mark, where are you with these words, bro? 10 racks, 3 stacks. What are these terminology, man? Okay, so she said, hold on a minute. She said you need 10 racks. Hold on, let me see what she said. Hold on a minute.
Going the rental route, you're gonna need 3 stacks off.
So you need 3 stacks. Whatever that is, guys, y'all need 3 stacks. Please, don't come out here unless you got 3 stacks. All right? This is crazy.
Rip. As insurance goes, you're gonna need at least $1,500 right there. My insurance for my truck was $2,400 for the truck. My situation, when I had the rental, there was death leakage, and that death.
So is it $2,400 as a deposit and then $1,500 a month, or is it $2,400 a month? I mean, I'm kind of confused right there. But anyway, listen.
Leakage adds up. Even though when you go to the pump, it's like $20, $30, but we had a death leak, and that resulted in over $500 of money that we were putting into the business. If you did not make enough money in your rental, because the rental is cost.
You see when me and Mark talk about having capital? You hear what she said? It cost her $500 in a death leak. So you see what I'm talking about? So if you're coming out here and don't have these unexpected money put aside, it's crazy. You're not gonna last. This is a perfect example that we're talking about. We talk about this all the time on the Wise Man podcast.
So much for you to pay for your insurance on the back end in case things happen. Don't get into the box truck business. Don't get into transportation if you do not have any loopholes or areas or a safety net fund, because you're going to feel it, whether it be in maintenance, whether it be in gas, whether it be just.
Okay, somebody said, why is she paying maintenance on a rental truck? I don't know, but maybe that death leak was something that they needed to get fixed right away, so they got to keep moving. Maybe that's the issue, where they got to fix it so they can deliver that load, because enterprise or whatever is going to take too long. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe they're the one who caused the leak. Who knows? I don't know. But whatever they got to do to get that, this is what happened when you rent a truck. You got to do what you got to do. Ain't no downtime. Ain't no worrying about, you know how many loss these people take over these rent-a truck? So to answer your question, I'm not sure. My guess is there was a problem with the truck, but they went ahead and fixed it because there was a load on the truck. And so if they're running the load, they got no time to wait at enterprise, take no truck back, get the truck fixed. It might take 2-3 days. It's better to go to Love and say, hey man, can you bitch this up for me real quick? And we can just keep it moving, and then they'll probably tell Enterprise later on. I don't know. But this is the problem that people have out here. Regardless of what the issue is, she found out quickly that she needed to have that money ready. See what I'm saying? So, listen, I talk about this all the time. We get backlash. People curse Mark out, tell him that he's a dummy. You don't understand about rental, blah, blah, blah. So I just let somebody else tell you. Somebody that was actually in a truck. See, she's a female, so she'll tell you. Maybe y'all will believe more from a female.
Things that happen, if you don't have your safety net, it's easy for your authority to go down. It's easy for you to cease work, period. Calculate your rate per mile. What is it going to cost in order for you to...
All of these stuff that she's telling you guys is stuff that she never did, but quickly realized that you needed these stuff. If you look at the title, return the rental. So she returned it. They're no longer in business. So now she's telling you what not to do. Everything she's telling you what not to do is a thing that she did not do. This is why she's not here.
To operate your business.
You guys come on in the live, hit the like button. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Sirius Lane. I see Sirius Lane in the building. Shout out to Andrew Green. Shout out to my man from down in Florida. Yo, my youth. Yo, my youth. Shout out to everybody, man. Come on here and hit the like button. We're going to this video today, and I got more videos I'm going to show you. But I wanted to take the renter route first because this renter stuff is crazy. I'm just telling you, it's crazy. But let's go.
If you got a rental like I did, how much is it gonna cost you
Shout
to
out
run
to
that
Interstate Crew, Detroit in a building. Warrant, Detroit. I was in Warrant, Detroit the other day. Hey, man. Me and Tony was hanging out, man. Hey, Interstate Crew, I never see you, man. Tony take me over by 8 Mile, man. I went to the hood, bro. I was in the hood, man. I see all them bust down houses, man. I see the houses that is all shoot up over there, man. Come on, man. I was rolling in a Cadillac, rolling deep, man. Come on, Interstate Crew. I was in the city. I was downtown Detroit. Shout out to the GM. There was a lot of GM and Ford. Everybody, Chrysler. Yeah, man. I was in Detroit, man. Listen, man. Tony take me to the block, man. I'm still waiting to go to O Block, but hey, I was in Detroit O Block. Shout out to Interstate Crew and Tony. Let's go, man.
What I mean is, what is your dollar amount that you're not going to move less than? If a load on Amazon load board is going for $1.90, but it takes you at least $2.30 for you to move, what is your rate per mile? And you just got to calculate what is...
It's funny how everybody always brings up $2. You never hear these YouTubers talk about less than $2. It's always $2. Now she got to have more than $2 because she's in a rental. But, hey, man, I don't know. Shout out to Devante. It's Saturday morning, guys. It's crazy. We're doing this live. It's insane. I'm getting out of here in less than a week, man. I need a break from America. It's just too much going on. But let's listen in.
Is it going to make sense for you to move that truck? Because it's not smart for you to book a load and you're not understanding your rate per mile and you go and do that load and you're not making any money.
See, she finally quickly realized that. See, hey, man, I'm telling you, man. What did Mark the Mentor said? Mark said that these people that are on YouTube, they're not lying to you. They're not lying to you. They're telling you their journey. You get what I'm saying? Now, she's not a scammer. She's just a lady that explaining her experience, right? She's explaining her experience. But every single thing that you hear she's saying is things that she quickly realized that she needed those stuff.
Keep that in mind. Also, I want to address, are you going to be doing this yourself? If you're going into this business, I suggest doing it with somebody. Because somebody with experience.
Shout out to Tony, man. Hey Tony, man, I was just talking about you, man. I was telling them that I was in, Detroit, man, riding around in the Cadillac, man. I was telling Interstate crew that I was over there, man. We were popping. Tony take me out to, his uptown, his bougie area, Tony Cash. Shout out to Tony, man. Shout out to Tony. You know what I mean? When I get in Detroit, man. Hey, Tony, man, you tell him that I was on 8 Mile, man. You know what I mean? Tell him that I go in the hood, man.
Somebody that has know-how, because if you're coming to this business and thinking,
okay, this is the part that I want you guys to listen to what she's saying, right? This is the part that I want you guys to this is the part I want you to catch, right? This is the part that hold on. Okay.
because somebody with experience,
Find listen what she put right here. Listen what she's put. Find a mentor. Mark. She need Mark the mentor. She need Kirky Fresh. What she say right here? Find you a mentor or team partner. Now, I'm not sure if she's a single mom. I'm not sure. But again, she came in and quickly realized that this boss babe stuff ain't gonna work. So I want you guys to catch that. But listen what she says now.
somebody that has know-how, because if you're coming to this business and thinking that it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows, you're in for a rude awakening. You are now a business owner. You have to make decisions that is right for you and your company. You have to keep your business running. And what are you going to do to keep it running? Because if you're not knowledgeable in this line of work, I've been in transportation and logistics for 10 years. And think in you
let's go back.
That is right for you and your company. If you're coming to this business and thinking, I suggest doing it with somebody, because somebody with experience, somebody that has
no, man. Oh, man. Shout out to the people that got experience. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's give the people with experience a round of applause. People start to realize that there's 2 years in business is not going to cut it. And they now start to say that they need people with experience. She's the one that actually, I give her a lot of respect for saying that. Because she quickly find out that you need people that got not only years of experience, but you need people with experience. Okay?
Has know-how, because if you're coming to this business and thinking that it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows, you're in for a rude awakening. You are now a business owner. You have to make decisions.
If you're coming in this business and expecting to get a $5,000 week paycheck for doing nothing, if you're coming in this business and think that in 2 months you're going to have an LCAT, she's going to tell you it ain't going to work. If you're coming in this business and thinking that you're going to fly all over the world, it ain't going to work. And this lady been in business for 1 year.
Decisions that is right for you and your company. You have to keep your business running. And what are you going to do to keep it running? Because if you're not knowledgeable in this line of work, I've been in transportation and logistics for 10 years and things happen. So that's why it's also good to
So this is the part of the story where I kind of like confused, because if you've been in the logistic business for 10 years, and I'm going to tell you what she's talking about, right? Being around a computer, working in a warehouse, understanding the in and out of trucks coming in and out, right, is a whole different part of the logistic business. We at the Boxtruck couple was on the Westman podcast, and Chrissy said it. She said, "Oh yeah, I used to work in the office. I understand the this and the that, blah blah blah." But they still had to come out here to learn this side. They have knowledge of the paperwork part, but when it comes on to boots on the ground and running these trucks out here, It is a whole different thing. Now, early on in the video, she said that you need a mentor or a team partner. So my question to her is, if you've been in the business so long and you knew enough about the business, you should have knew that you're going to need people to mentor you over the other side that you're going. You get what I'm saying? So, to not take any credit from her, but she has been in the logistics side of in this business, but she haven't been in the transportation side where the trucks are moving. And this is, if she did, she wouldn't fail, because she wouldn't start the way she started. And evidently, if she wanted to, matter of fact, if she was a smart young lady, if she'd been in the logistic part of the business, she would have already known people who are in trucking. This is why I said that she probably was a chick that was in the office, moving around papers. She weren't really upfront with drivers, because if she did, she would have found a guy who would have tried to take her under their arms and, you know, put her in game. But let's continue.
Have a partner or somebody that does have some type of knowledge who can foreshadow and see the pitfalls so you don't have to make them yourself. I understand that we want to be.
You guys come on in, man. Hit the like button. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share the video. We're going to go through this video, man. I got a next video that I'm going to pull up, but I'm just trying to enlighten you guys. But listen to what this young lady is saying. This is what we talk about all the time. All the time. Some people accept it. Some people push us back. But I want you to see what somebody who is actually failed is talking about it.
Entrepreneurs, we want to be self-made, but you don't do anything alone. You don't go far alone, because somewhere where you may be lacking may be somebody else's strong suit. So my suggestion is team up with somebody that does have experience, some type of mentor that could guide you in the right.
Man, she's stressing that mentor part hard now. She's like, team up with somebody that got mentor. Hey, you got to find Tony. You got to find Quirky Fresh. You got to find Mark the mentor. Hey, you got to link up with Sirius Lane. Hey, you got to hang out with Grace Logistics. Find a trucker. Find somebody that's doing something.
Steps in the right way of doing things so you don't make those mistakes and end up spending thousands of dollars repairing all of the mistakes that you have made. Ask yourself, do you need a driver? Are you going to be running the loads? And if you do hire somebody, how much of that are you going to be paying your driver to run these loads? Who is going to dispatch for you? Who is going to book those loads? Amazon, the good loads come in at night. Are you going to be up at night picking those loads and calculating the rate per mile? The more you have a plan, the more that you own your vehicles, the more you'll be able to see a profit margin.
I can't, man. I can't do this no more. This is just overbearing. I can't. I can't. Because we talk about these stuff. You hear what she said? Are you gonna have a driver? Are you gonna put it put the are you gonna drive it or put a driver in the truck? What did she say? Have a business plan. Where's my business plan? I gotta find my business plan, man. I got my business plan so detailed. I gotta find. I'm gonna show you my business plan. Matter of fact, let me drop something on you guys. Every year, me and my wife redo our business plan. Every year, we reassess our business plan. She's coming out here with nothing. This is why your boy Kirky Fresh come out here with a semi and don't fail. Because I understand that you need a resource. I understand that you need money. I understand that you need people around you. I understand that you need people to do the back office, the paperwork, the whole shebang. I understand that you have to constantly do business analysis on the market. I understand that you have to understand your cost per mile. My cost per mile just went down because I finished pay off my trailer. See what I'm saying? All of that stuff you got to constantly adjusting and making change and paying attention to. But hey, man, YouTube University will put you on game. Not only will put you on game, but we'll put you on Boxtruck game. And this is why people don't. This is it. This is the future of our business mindset. People that are coming in business. Everything that you hear this lady is telling y'all is things that she never do. That's why she's telling y'all. Shout out to Flint. C Express, shout out to you guys. Come on here and hit the like button. Let's continue, man. I'm just like, man.
Rental companies allow us to fall for the okie doke.
Wait a minute. Oh, man, I need a co-host, man. I can't, bro. Let me drop the link, man. I can't. You telling me that this is... Hey, man. You telling me that there's an okie doke? What is an okie doke? Oh, man. Here we go with these words again, man. Can y'all explain to me what is an okie doke? Jesus. American people got a lot of words, man. Okie doke. Let me see. Listen to what this lady's saying.
Allow us to fall for the okie doke. They'll say, yeah, we'll put you in a rental, but we need $3,000 up front. And then also over a certain amount of mileage, we're going to charge you 20 cents per mile, 16 cents per mile. So if you did a OTR run that has 1,500 miles that you put on that truck, calculate how much miles is it going to be in addition on top of the 20 cents per mile. 20 cents times 1,500, 1,600, you know, whatever it may be, that adds up. Is your business in the financial standing where you can't...
So 20 cents per mile times 15, boom, boom, boom. When you do the numbers, it doesn't what? It doesn't add up? She's lying. Let me go back, man. I'm good with numbers, but I think she might be off. You can make money with a rental. What is she talking about?
1,500, 1,600, you know, whatever it may be, that adds up.
Really?
Is your business. And say, yeah, we'll put you in a rental, but we need $3,000 up front. And then also over a certain amount of mileage, we're going to charge you 20 cents per mile, 16 cents per mile. So if you did a OTR run that had...
And for you guys who don't know what OTR is, she's talking about picking up from New Jersey and running to Texas, down in Houston. Hey, seriously, she's coming your way.
Is 1,500 miles that you put on that truck. Calculate how much miles is it going to be in addition on top of the 20 cents per mile. 20 cents times 1,500, 1,600, you know, whatever it may be, that adds up.
You hear that? That means that your YouTubers was telling you that they are making millions of dollars in trucks and telling you to come and make millions. They are taking you for a sucker ride. She called it okie dokie. Your best 5 top YouTubers that was out here promoting this renter stuff, they were out here taking you for a sucker. And we talk about this all the time. We tell people, you cannot make money off of a renter truck and stay in business. It's impossible. The only way you will do it is unless you're running a lot of cocaine for a drug cartel. Unless you link up with some Jamaican from down in Miami that just get some fresh weed from out of Jamaica and they want it to be in New York, California, Chicago, wherever. That's the only way you're going to stay afloat in a rental. By charging them $15,000 per trip. Yeah, there you go. Not with brokers paying you $2 a mile and $2.50. Bull crap. Bull crap. So you want to go in a rental and start a business? You need to be on the illegal side. Not legal. You ain't going to be no legal business owner and running a truck, especially a rental truck, and stay in business. You better call them damn Mexican down in El Gato, Texas or wherever, and tell them you got a rental. Let them meet you after the immigration border that asks you if you're a U.S. citizen. That's the only way you're going to stay in business. Stupidness, craziness, and people fall for this every day. Crazy.
Is your business in the financial standing?
Why did I talk about money? Monitoring funds coming in and out. Why did I talk about money? Broke people cannot start business. You coming out here with your 5, 10, 15, 20 grand. Oh, yeah. My YouTuber say I can make, Boxtruck Chanel telling me I can make $50,000 in 2 days because she's a pretty girl and she do it. So I'm going to do it. Foolishness. $1 million babe told me that I can get in the Boxtruck business and I'm good. All I got, I don't pay for maintenance. You hear she just said she paid $500 to repair the deaf. The mileage that they charge you is going to be equivalent to cover the maintenance. The reason why they tell you that is because they know a lot of black folks are not going to take the second time, take that extra hour to peel that layer back to say this crap don't make no sense. How am I going to stay in business? Why would a renter company give you a truck and said, go blow the engine and we ain't going to make no money from you? We going to charge you 10 cents a mile. If that's the case, why not just give you a flat rate? Hey, man, it's going to be $350 a week. Is maintenance in? No. No, there's no maintenance. Just do your own oil change your tire. They could have told you that. Why is it that when you pay for your renter truck, why is it you the one who's not fixing it? Why you call the budget to all these other companies? Why? You're not paying for maintenance, right? Y'all are some, man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Monitoring your funds coming in and out. See, she going to tell you how she spent her money now. Because she spent her money bad. She weren't monitoring her money. She wasn't documented in and she wasn't documenting it out. And she was probably putting out more money than what was coming in. But let's listen.
Where you can pay $1,200 a week because you went over in miles. So keep that in mind.
So here's the trick. Here's the kicker now. So if she's paying a certain amount of mile, she get a certain amount of miles. So if she gets 600 miles for that week, now she's telling you that, hey, you got to have that extra money. So when you go over the mile, you're going to have to be able to pay for it.
When you're booking these rentals, keep that in mind when you're booking these loads. Keep in mind, like, it's down to the numbers. It's all a number game.
Okay. See? She just gave you the answer. If you understand the number game of the United States of America, the capitalist society that we live in, you will understand that everything in America is a number game. And part of the reason why a lot of these rental truck companies make a lot of money off of you people that don't understand numbers is because they know you're not going to peel that second layer back. Because guess what? If they can fool you with the numbers, they'll keep you in the truck. This is why a lot of y'all, because you don't understand the number game, you lose so much money. And by the time you realize it's a number game, you end up like her. Uh-oh.
Don't get starry-eyed and bushy-tailed and all of that. Keep your eye on your money Keep your eye on your books,
Man, hit the
monitor
like
your
button, man.
bank accounts, and be about your money, be about your business. Because if you're not about your business and you're going into the hype, you're going to end up turning in that truck. That's my lesson. Okay? So, if you yourself is not able to run this truck 7 days a week, I suggest you team up with somebody that you trust, like I mentioned in the last bullet point, to keep things running. Because just being over the road, period, can be taxing on you. And you have to also keep in mind your ELD and that you're not going over your service hours. OTR versus Amazon Relay. With OTR, you have to play the game. You have to be a little bit more cutthroat because these brokers are not playing
Here
with
she
you.
talk about that
They all
cutthroat.
about they pocket.
A lady cursed Mark out for that cutthroat terminology. She said you gotta play the game. There's a cutthroat. Hey Mark, she's cutting throat, man. We got a female cutting throat over here.
And you got to be about yours too. So the way that you can ask for more money, do you have e-track? Do you have these different things that's going to make you more appealing so they could give you more money? Are you able to reach to the destination earlier than the appointed time? There has to be different perks for brokers to say, you know what, I'm going to give you a little bit more money. Okay? Having one load and think that's okay for the day ain't gonna cut it. It's gonna
Here why she, let me play this back because this is gems she's dropping right here. Listen what she said. Listen what she says right here.
and think that's okay for the day.
Hold on a minute.
Have e-track. Do you have these different things that's going to make you more appealing so they could give you more money? Are you able to reach to the destination earlier than the appointed time? There has to be different perks for brokers to say, you know what, I'm going to give you a little bit more money. Okay? Having one load and think that's okay for the day.
What did I say about one pick, one drop? One pick, one drop in a rental is a waste of time. Waste of time. What did I talk about one pick, one drop? She's not doing partial. You rent a truck and you try to do part and you try to come out here, you ain't gonna make no money. Doing one pick, one drop. So she's telling you that, hey guys, if you're coming out here, don't even come out here and try to do one pick, one drop. Hey man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Ain't gonna cut it. It's gonna feel good that you almost racked in $1,000 or $1,500, $1,900, whatever the case that the low may be. But no, partial that joint up, because if you can calculate where it's going and pick up a load.
Did I heard right? Hold on a minute, man. Did I heard right? Did I heard
joint
right?
up? Because if you can calculate. You almost racked in $1,000 or $1,500, $1,900, whatever the case that the low may be. But no, partial that joint up, because if you can calculate where it's going and pick up a load on the way, that's going to be a big shift in how much money that you make because you're partialing up your loads. If one load is $1,500 and it's only taking up a section of your truck, get another load. Since these loads are going really low anyway, you have to compound your loads in order to make that profit. And be careful, because some brokers are going to tell you that we don't want no other loads on that truck but our own. So be aware of that.
So if a broker tell you they don't want any more load on the truck and they're not paying you dedicated, ma'am, you need to demand dedicated freight. You need to charge for dedicated. And if they're not paying you dedicated, you need to leave it where it's at. It's that simple. Doesn't get any simpler than that. Brokers got standard, you gotta have standard. Brokers have a requirement, you gotta have a requirement. Broker tell you what they want, you gotta tell them what you want. See, y'all come out here and let broker have you believing that this whole entire trucking industry is only a one-party consent. You get what I'm saying? It's only a one-party consent. And the only party that have rules and have all the right is the person who's giving you the freight. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not true. Okay? So the moment that broker told me, hey, man, we got to run this dedicated, and I'm like, but you book it as a partial. Yeah, but my customer wanted, well, you gotta book it, you gotta pay for dedicated. And if I'm gonna charge you dedicated, it's not gonna be the rate that you told me. If not, I'm gonna leave it right here. And if you leave and a broker kind of try to play games with you and tell you you can't pick know how to load up after you left and refuse to pay your dedicated, you turn the truck back around and you take it back. And if they don't want to take it back, you leave it in a parking lot and take pictures and get out of there. See, y'all be letting brokers do whatever they want. That's the problem. But let's go
to a whole nother video regarding dealing with brokers and OTR. I have the business model where I have a driver that is doing the OTR and I would do my Amazon runs. Everybody has a different business model. What is your business model that you want to do? Do you want to do local? Do you want to do Amazon Relay? Do you want to do...
So she was juggling between OTR and Amazon. And as you know, she turned the truck back in. She ain't got no truck no more. And so this is the result that she's telling you now. I'm gonna stop it right here because I want to continue. I want to show you guys the next guy. But this is what we talk about. This is exactly the perfect example of what we talk about. Okay? And we see people all the time come on YouTube talking this whole entire Boxtruck talk and yada 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 and they go behind these YouTubers and they're like, yeah, don't listen to the naysayers and they just don't like you and they pocket watching, you know, and they don't like you, Mark and Kirky Fresh, and they don't like you guys because you guys are the real deal. Okay, right, okay. They call us naysayers. What is a naysayer? They say you're a naysayer, Kirky Fresh. Don't listen to the guys who make noise. All right, here we go. See, all right, let's go. This guy right here, Mo, this guy right here says, look at his title. Let me see if I can. My thing is in the way. Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure. There you go. Now this is the next guy on YouTube. I quit. The Boxtruck industry is trash right now. Amazon Relay, low trucking rate. Now, before I start this video, I'm going to show you, because I love videos like this. All right? I love videos like this. But I'm going to show you. What did I tell you guys all the time? History is best qualified when it's documented. All right? So let's go on this guy YouTube channel. Okay? Let's go videos. Okay? And the video I'm going to be looking at is this video right here. Okay? But I want to show you something. This is a pattern. Okay? This is a pattern with a lot of guys who come out here in the Boxtruck and they start their business. This is the pattern that you see. This video was 8 months ago. That's his last video that he posted up on YouTube. If you remember, 7 months ago, 8 months ago was when all the YouTubers started to fall apart and everybody started to go out and become somebody else and blah, 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 whatever it is, right? But listen, watch this. So you got 8 months ago. Let's take a look and see how long he was in the trucking business. Let's take a look, okay? You go down, you go down, you go down. You go down, you go down. Boom. He become a truck. He started to post video. My first Boxtruck load don't go so good. Rookie mistake. That's a year ago. What did I say about the Small Business Administration telling you about businesses that fail within the first 3 years? This is it. This is it right here. And then you go up and you see all the videos that he have and everything was good and everything. I got one right here with his girl in Vegas because he was making a little money and blah, 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 and so forth. And one time he was running around with his girl in the truck and blah, blah, blah. But now he quit. So let's see. We're going to see. Let's take a look.
If you just set out to build an electric car,
every month,
Let's
or
go back.
So life at the home of SiriusXM is always interesting.
All right, let's pop
Brandon
this up.
Marshall is about to give you the scoop.
All right,
Spill
let's go
this.
right here.
What up? Jeff Joseph back with another video. Listen, you see the thumbnail, you see the title, so you already know what I'm about to talk about. But listen, before I do, I just want to say to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, liked the video, supported me in any type of way on this journey, I definitely really do appreciate y'all. And for anyone who feels like they want to unsubscribe after watching this video, I totally understand. But anyone who wants to subscribe to the channel and like the videos, I definitely appreciate that as well, because I will continue to post videos. It just won't be about box trucking or trucking. It's a bittersweet moment, but I'm happy with my decision to leave the trucking industry. There's a whole bunch of reasons why I'm done with this game, but for the most part,
You guys see the terminology? The game. He said there's a bunch of different reasons why I'm done with the game. Listen.
there's a whole bunch of reasons why I'm done with this game. But for the
You see what I'm saying? He came in and took it as a game. You see the pattern, right? This is the pattern of people who quote unquote supposed to be business minded. And once you hear the game, you ain't gonna last, bro. You ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, I just, see myself doing something completely different now. And this just hasn't been what I expected. And I feel like I owe it to y'all, everyone who has trusted me to be transparent and honest about my experiences. I'm going to continue to do that all the way to the end and go ahead and tell y'all exactly.
Mark the Mentor said that he lied there. He never posts no more. This is his last video.
Why I'm quitting, why I'm done with this industry, and my honest opinion about the industry and where it is and whether or not you should or shouldn't get into the box truck industry. So like I said, I'm about to go ahead and take this ride back to Houston. It's my last ride. It's a bittersweet, but if you want to find out why, I'll see you in a minute.
Now this guy, let me point this out. Now this guy owns this truck. This is not a rent-a-truck guy. This guy has his truck. So this is a different thing, but they all go down the same line, the same road. They all have the same mindset. So listen. Here we go. We're gonna see what's his story. You guys come on here and hit the like
so check
button.
this out. It's a whole new day, and I made it back to New Orleans. And I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm gonna give y'all my top 2 reasons why I'm quitting the box truck game, or why I quit the box truck game. Because, hold on one second.
Okay.
One reason for sure is because the rates.
Hear the terminology again. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I quit the box truck, not business. Not business. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I quit. Not closing my business down. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I quit the game. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I quit the game. Hold on, I gotta hold on. Let me find my button. Hold on a minute. Let me find my button. I got a button for him. Hold on. Let me find my button. Hold on a minute. I got a button for him. There you go. I got a button for him. Anyway, man, these guys are something else, man. Let's continue, man.
Basically, the brokers are trash. The rates are super low, and there's no ups.
The brokers are trash, and the rates are super low. Remember that. The brokers are trash, and the rates are super low. All right? The brokers are trash, and the rates are super low. All right? The brokers are trash and the rates are super low. You know what that means? Let me give you the translation of that. I don't know how to negotiate, so I'm keep getting taken advantage of. And the rate that I'm getting, it's low because I don't know my cost per mile. I'm projecting a higher number, but because I don't have my cost per mile, I'm thinking I'm getting low rates. That's what this is. I keep telling you, just listen. They'll tell you.
Side to it right now. Like, everyone that I know is either breaking even every month or losing money. And it's not a good time to be in the box truck game. It's just not. You know, the brokers treat you like trash because they know they pretty much run the show at this point because, you know, they tell us that the semi-trucks can take the same loads and they're taking it at the same rates. And then they tell the semi-trucks.
Sir, at this point, it doesn't matter. Listen, at this point, it doesn't matter if it's a semi, a box truck, a cargo van. It doesn't matter if it's a car really taking whatever. Just the mere fact that you coming in this industry with a game thought is enough to tell that you ain't gonna last. This is a problem with a lot of YouTubers. And I see this on the internet everywhere. When I was trying to put this live together, there was so much video that I was confused what to use because they all got the same thing. Game, hustle. Some of them, I couldn't even bring them up because they can't talk. It's like they got these deep accent, like from, I don't know where they're from. Maybe somewhere down in the deep Louisiana or somewhere in Arkansas. Like, I can't hear a thing this guy is saying. Oh, the broker, the guy told me to take a loan and I came here. I'm like, man, what is this guy saying? Oh, I get my box truck back because my mom told me.
Of the 53-footer.
Can you imagine you go to pick up a load and you're trying to get this guy to give you the rate confirmation number or some BOL number? I think it's 682. Hey, man. And the name of their video is How to Hustle the Box Truck Industry. Hey, man.
Is that
I don't know.
We can take it for cheaper, and it's just driving the prices down. There's just more trucks at this point than freight that's being moved in most areas, especially.
So one of the things you don't find guys like this talk, they don't say, if you're gonna watch him and watch a lady, one of the things you don't find come out of their mouth is supply and demand. He's not telling you he's coming out of the trucking business because supply is not as high as it used to be anymore. The rates are now dropped back to what it used to be. Brokers are now choosing to put trucks in a semi. Now listen to what he says about that. Remember yesterday when I was on the live and I said a lot of brokers are stopped using box truck because of the double broker and the bad taste that a lot of box truck drivers come out here and let happen? This is one of the guys that was feeling the effect of that. This is what we're talking about.
Area that I'm in, but I'm hearing it from my friends and people like you guys in my inbox telling me the same different things, that the rates are just entirely too low. And for a while I was good. Like, for a while I wasn't experiencing that, but eventually it caught up with me and it got to the point where I was breaking even. And then just this last month, I was negative, and then I was done because y'all know I'm in this business.
Okay, so let's dissect that for a minute. Few months ago it was good. He was breaking even, but 1 month. He said 1 month is what put him out of business now. That's what he said. Somebody say he's just soft as hell. I remember when he came out, sensitive as dude, LOL. I mean, hey man. He said he was, I forgot why.
To make money, and I just wasn't trying to lose no money. And once I start losing money, it's time to get out. And, you know, I feel like I owe it.
You see how I prove my point? So you come into business, and hear what he said. I come into business, and I was breaking even. But the moment I start to lose money, I decided to get out. That means that you're not business-minded. Your business was not structured. This is why I tell you guys a lot of time, immigrants are not intimidated by Americans when it comes on to opportunity. You can put 5 immigrants in a room with 5 different immigrants. They will not be intimidated. You know why? Because they know in the long run, the Americans are going to give up. Most of these people on the internet within 1 year have lost, shut down, or removed themselves from this old Boxtruck industry. They fail. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So they're not intimidated. Sometime, depending on the field, it don't have to be a year. It can be a few weeks. It can be a month. It can be 6 months. I've personally witnessed this for myself. So when a lot of people will try to ask themselves, why are so many people in the black, especially in the black community, cannot be successful? One of the reasons why is because a lot of black folks give up too easy. Nobody want to stick in there for the long haul. Nobody want to restructure. Nobody want to structure and come in the right way. Nobody want to come in and then correct themselves while they're in there. Everybody want to come in, and if it work, it work. If I fail, so be it. If not, I'm good. This is one of the huge problem why the black community, when it comes down to money, will never make it. Just never will make it, because these are the things that allow people to fail. And if you look at the car he's driving a BMW. You see what I'm saying? So that shows you that he wants to drive around in a nice car. He wants to walk around and say, I'm a business owner. When he pull up in his driveway, his neighbor look and say, hey man, what's going on, Mr. Chucky? What's going on, Chucky Fresh? And he park his car and blip, blip. You see what I'm saying? And then, so they more care about the outward appearance. But like my man said, in the grind, that beast to go out there and make that money, that appetite to stay out. No, man, I got that cute chick home.
To all of you
who
have trusted me to be transparent about everything that...
He's not going to be an aggressive truck driver. He would be better off being a worker. You know, he's not going to get angry. He's not going to threaten the brokers. He's not going to do none of that stuff. He's not even going to have a screwdriver in his truck. He's not going to beat anybody with his armor. He's not going to do none of that stuff. He's a dude that go to college, and he's not a street dude. You know what I mean?
I've been going through, because I've been honest about every single move that I've made in this industry, and I'm losing money. And so once I start losing money, it's time for me to get out. And hold on one second, y'all.
So this is a problem. This is the issue that we have.
So once I start losing money, it's time for me to get out because I'm not trying to lose anything at all. So, all right, y'all. So I just have to make a quick stop at the bank. I'm just gonna stay here and finish this video because I don't want it to be too long. But long story short, like I was saying, the rates are just too low and the brokers play too many games. And at this point, once I start losing money, it just doesn't make any sense for me to stay in the business. Shout out to anybody who's still in the game, who's still in the business, in the industry, making money. Shout outs to you. I know there's gonna be people in the comments or people who
brokers play game with you because you allow them to play game with you. It's that simple. It's that simple. Brokers play game with you because you allow them to play game with you. But let's go one step further. I'm going to use your own words. What did he say early on, folks? The reason why I'm getting out of this Boxtruck game, I'm going to give you the two reasons. The two main reasons. So, sir, let me ask you a question. If you're coming in a game, why are you upset when people are playing game with you when you're actually running a game? Can somebody in the comment section let that make sense? You're coming in a game. Why when brokers play game with you, you get upset when you said that you're coming in the game? You coming out of the game, but you were in the game. So the point that I'm trying to make is if the Boxtruck business is a game to you, brokers are going to treat you like a gamester. They're not going to take you serious. They're going to play games with you because you start a game business. You start a hustle business, broker going to hustle you. You start a game business, broker going to play games with you. You start a business, broker going to treat you like a business owner. See, y'all want to start games and then get business treatment. Doesn't work like that, sir. I'm sorry. Doesn't work like that. This is what the internet has come to. These are the people who are sitting down on the internet telling you guys how to start business. And they keep using the same word. Game hustle. Game hustle. Let's get the bag. Game hustle. Game hustle. Let's get the bag. Correct me if I'm wrong. You start a game business. So don't get mad when brokers play games with you. Man, let's continue, man. I'm telling you, man. Boy.
In general think that, my business probably wasn't set up correctly or whatever the case may be.
Then he said
I said
business.
the business is the best way that I know how.
He's just flipping back and forth between business and game. Which one is it? Is it a business or a game? Or is it both? Or do you switch it on and off? You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up.
My monthly expenses were very low. And at this point, like I said, if I'm losing money, then it doesn't make sense to me. But shout out to you if you're still able to do it. I mean, some people are, places like Atlanta, it's really good for like Amazon. You can stay local and still make money. Places like Tennessee, Memphis, Knoxville, those areas you're still able to make money, and obviously places that's a big trucking community or big trucking cities and stuff like that, then obviously, yes, those places are still making money. But down here in the South, in Louisiana and Texas, it is almost impossible to make good money and stay local.
Okay, sir.
And I'm just not willing to go back over the road. It's not something that I want to do. For me, it's not worth it. It's not worth going over the road, being gone for 2 months at a time just to make, $7,000 to $8,000 a month. That's not enough money.
Damn. So let me let this. So let's do this. This is what we're talking about. This is wild. So he lives in Louisiana, which is a bad area. I agree with him with that. You know what I mean? Louisiana is one of the worst states that you can ever live in. Want to start a trucking company? It's just like Mark said, Middle America. There's nothing out there. However, when you start your week and you come out of Louisiana, you need to find yourself. So he should have been running from Louisiana, trying to get into Houston, try to get into Atlanta, better market, and come out of his area that is It's just horrible. But the reason why by telling, if he makes $7,000 for the whole duration of the time coming out here, that tells me that he didn't have a plan. He had a new authority, right? So he didn't have a plan. He didn't have he had a new authority. He probably didn't have an inspection, and he was not running on no radius. He was just going wherever. He wasn't going from Louisiana to Houston, Louisiana to Atlanta. He wasn't booking load from Atlanta to St. Louis, Chicago. He wasn't coming up to New Jersey, New York. He was just running, kind of like just playing it by ear. Wherever he catch a load that is quote unquote good for him, he'll just take it and run it there. And so you listen to these guys, you understand why they fail. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Money and profits and net profits for me. But shout out to anyone who's willing to do that, because you go over the road, you can make a lot of money. You can if you do it correctly. It's just not something that I'm willing to do anymore. Like I said, Amazon just wasn't cutting it. Local routes just wasn't cutting it. It's not enough money for the amount of work that you have to do for a nice net profit. And on top of everything else, in my opinion, I feel like the industry.
He said Amazon wasn't cutting it. He said OTR wasn't cutting it. I mean, I don't know, man. He need mentorship, bro. You need mentorship. You need mentorship, and again, it's sad, but here we have another person coming out here giving the experience. Despise all the glitter and the glamour that people are telling people to come out here, blah blah blah. It's crazy.
Industry is falling apart. I feel like every single day there's something new that's happening that is just showing that the trucking industry is falling apart, that the trucking industry is going into a recession.
Mark said that he tweaked him last November. He's too clean cut and pretty for trucking. Yeah. He ain't gonna beat nobody with no armor, I tell you that much. Shout out to Natasha. I pray Philly is not a bad area. Philly is not a bad area. Philly is not a bad area. As a non-American, literally quit their own. Who is this right here? Bobby H. Bobby H. always getting mad when I talk about American, man. I'm not gonna,
other YouTubers.
I'm not gonna get into Bobby H this morning. Shout out to Bobby H.
They probably use this type of language as well, but it's obvious, it's evident that there is something going on, and I'm not the one, to talk about conspiracy theories, but there's something going on.
I'm gonna stop this right
so
here,
much
man.
So that every single day there's a new regulations that's going on, that's coming out. The FMCSA is doing this, the FMCSA is doing that.
Let me stop this right here, man. I gotta go on to the next one, man. I can't. These hit the like button, guys. We got a next guy right here. Small box truck in. This one right here is a big one. Small box truck in. Dispatching mentorship finance. 7,000 to 9,000 average a week. Joins a training course. This is wild. 16-foot box truck. You can make $7,000 to $9,000 a week. Anybody who have a 16-foot box truck, you can make $7,000 to $9,000 a week. Hey man. If you got a 16-footer, come on, guys. $7,000 to $9,000 a week. We got game giving out here. Before I get into this, we got game right here. We got it right here. Shout out to TL. Come on in and hit the like button. If you got a box truck, and it's a 16-footer, we got a guy here. Let's take a look at his last video. His last video was 5 months ago. This channel started posting box truck content, right? A year ago. This was his first box truck content. This was actually it's right. It's where is it? Small box truck a year ago. $13,000 in 1 week in a small box truck. Part 2. $10,000 in 5 days in a box truck. In 5 days in a small box truck. Okay. Small box truck went down. Got a hotel. This is a year ago. So 1 year, right? 5 months ago, we saw early on that there was another YouTuber. The last video, this guy was 8 months ago. The other video was 7 months ago. His was 5 months ago. So if you look at the trend of these guys, what they all got in common. Look, small box truck. They can make you money, but they're not in the business no more. They will make you $7,000 to $9,000 weekly average, but they're not here. Look at the T-shirt. What did I say about the way people do their business? The box truck gang. Why would you want to call yourself a gang? You're running a business. The box truck gang. So we have this guy right here. This is what is pushing the internet. These are the crazy numbers that they use. We just hear my man said 2 months he makes $7,000. Yet this guy said you're going to make $7,000 to $9,000 in 1 week. I can't, man. I can't do this stuff, bro. I'm done. I'm done, man. I'm done, man. I tell you, boy. I can't, man. What's up, Mark?
Man, why you tweaking this morning on these people, man? I keep cutting it off and I'm cutting it back on. You still tweaking on these people,
man. No, because yesterday I did a live and people were asking, why the rates are low and blah 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 and a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, man, let me go online and show people why the destruction of the box truck business, what causes it, what lead to a lot of people fail. And as you look at these videos, you see the pattern. People are taking this thing as a game, like I said early on. You get what I'm saying? It's not a business. And so we find everybody have the same results.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Am I freezing up? Am I freezing up?
Yeah, you're freezing up a little bit. But that's what we're talking about. What about now? Man. Yeah, you're still freezing up a little bit. You want to drop and then come back?
All right, hold on.
Drop and then come back and I'll pull you up. But yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is exactly what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bobby H. Shout out to my brother Bobby H. I'm just shedding lights on the ignorance, my man. That's all I'm doing, bro. I'm just trying to protect, the people from All right, man. Back in the business.
What about now?
Yeah, you're much better. Yeah. Let me close this little page. Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, why you tweaking on these people this early?
No, because we have a conversation. We have these dialogue all the time. So I wanted to show people, for instance, like the rent a truck stuff, and show people that it's a joke. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you was tweaking on our old girl for a little minute.
Yeah, she Where you at? You downtown, man? Your phone is it's keep freezing up. Your phone keep freezing up.
Yeah, it's raining out here, man. I'm gonna drop down. Just go ahead and finish the show.
All right, cool. Shout out to Mark the mentor. Mark is probably out and about, man. But yeah, man, we're talking about this today because a lot of people are out here and just making up a bunch of stuff that it's not. It's crazy. Now this is a channel that I come across. I watch his channel, and this is a couple that I guess they were driving together, and this channel, it just have a lot of stuff that my personal opinion, I don't know. I think these people want to stay in trucking. I think they probably have a passion for it. I think they do want to be in trucking. But by looking at their channel, there is just too much that they don't understand, and I think it's sad. This channel was started 10 months ago. And if you look throughout the channel, they just have a lot of stuff. I just think that they don't understand. We got videos like do not get into trucking. When you see people start to tell you do not get into trucking, you can tell business ain't good. I bought my husband a semi truck cash for $140,000. That's a big mistake. That's bragging rights right here. Never buy a truck. If you're coming in a business, you can tell if you're coming in a business for the first time and you're not knowing what you're getting into, you do not want to buy a truck brand new for $140,000. I don't care if you got the cash to do it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't do it. See what I'm saying? I got a question here. How is let me where's my thing? Okay, so I got a question right here. How is what he did and you did in the beginning different? Somebody's asking what your boy Kirky Fresh did different than what my man did different. I'm supposing he's talking about this guy. I'm going to tell you what I do different. The number one thing what I do different, I was coming into business. What he did different, he was coming in to a game. That is the huge difference that we did. You get what I'm saying? I understand that I was coming in a business. He was coming in game. So if you come in game, you get played like a gamester. When I was coming in as a businessman. I have a business mindset. I surround myself with business people. I understand the business side of trucking, the market. And I started way back where there was a different market than when he started. You get what I'm saying? So when I started, the cost to start up a truck was not the cost that y'all paying now. Hold on a minute. That was a huge difference. That was one of the biggest difference when I was starting. So when he come in business versus when I come in business, the whole entire market was different. And and it was easier. It was much easier back then. You could get, but I remember I remember you could get a truck back then. If you wanted to rent a truck way back then, you could rent a truck back then from Enterprise. And if you're keeping that truck local, you used to pay a flat rate. They wouldn't charge you no mileage. Now they do that. So the market was different. It was a different era, a different time. The whole shebang was different. And as I grow my business, one of the things I started to understand that I needed to have money. A lot of these guys and a lot of these women, a lot of these men and a lot of these women, a lot of these people on the internet, Instagram and all, do not have money. Broke people cannot own and operate a business. It's just not possible. Mark said $450 a week. Back then, $1,500 free mile at Enterprise. Exactly. You're talking about the big. Okay, so all right. If you follow people on the internet, let me pull up my channel for example. I'm gonna give you my channel. Let's go to my channel, and if if you follow my channel, I normally tell people history is best qualified when it's documented. Let's go back a year in my channel. Let's look at some of my stuff. Right, this is when I get my DOT, all that stuff. Right, this is when I was renewing one of my medical card, all that stuff. So, recapping on $13,000. You got a truck right here. Let's go up and let's look at all these videos right here. Okay, if you go and watch my channel, if you go and look at all my channel, just take the snapshot. Look at the snapshot. One of the things you will notice with me is if I put a figure there, I got to load in the back and back it up. You know, $11,000 in a box truck. You get what I'm saying? This was when I was buying my 2020 L6. Make $57,000 weekend in a box truck. If you look at all of my videos, you will see one thing I got in common is always freight to back up what I'm saying. If you look right here, you see again, oh, I make $10,400 in partial. It's always the freight to go with what I'm saying. You got this right here, $7,400. You get what I'm saying? So if you're looking at a YouTuber and they're making these outrageous claim, and you're looking in their truck and it's not matching what they're saying, then you gotta ask yourself this question. Everything I say right here in this video, I can back up. It's all right there. Everything is right here. And if you move up to the semi, where's the semi? If you look in the semi, partial in the semi, part 1. Partial in the semi, part 2. It's all there. You know what I'm saying? It's everything that I put on the internet. I got videos that I can prove. All right? So if you're following these guys, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta just check it out. All right? So I'm not one of these guys that's gonna put out crazy numbers. You know, let's take a look at this partial in the semi. Let's take a look at the partial in the semi. If you look at these videos that I put out, let's go in the back. Where's the video? See this truck right here? This is my Eno right here. This was my Eno truck. All right? I don't got that truck no more. All right? So let's take a look at the semi. See, I got one freight in the truck. All right? And then if you go down, you would see where Take a look at the truck. See, I got more freight in the truck. See right here? It's always video that backs up what I'm saying. And this right here, I wasn't even talking about no figure. I was just talking about how to load the semi. So when you're following YouTubers on the internet and going around looking at people, one of the things you got to look at is, that's why I said history is best qualified when it's documented. You got to look at their history. Now, these people who are fail and come out here and make these outrageous claims, as you said, they want views and all of that stuff. A lot of people were striving off of views. They were seeking all that views, and you got to remember, a lot of these guys, they were seeking that YouTube check. See, I never came on YouTube to earn a check. I came on YouTube to share my experience, and to show people, oh, I get down and dirty. And how your boy Kirky Fresh can leave in less than a week and go to Europe to spend 2 weeks with a wife and the kids. That's the purpose of my videos. This is all because I've been running this trucking business. I understand the market. I hate living in our semi. See, all these videos, so I look at these couple and I'm like, man, it's just, I don't want to say a lot of negativity surround their channel, but a lot of the stuff they put out is just, it's very, it's almost as if they don't, I don't even know why they want to be in trucking, because it's all, it's like, it's always a bad side to it. Beware of DOT. DOT got them. You know what I mean? So, again, man, you heard it from the people mouth. You heard it from the people mouth. They talk about coming in the trucking business, and this is it. You have to take this serious. You can't come out here and expect to be successful, number one, with the mindset that a bunch of people come out here with. A lot of these YouTubers come out here and they push these type of words and these, you know, tug slang and wood terminology. That's all fine and dandy. But one thing you got to understand is that you're running a business. You're a business owner. You are a business owner. You're not a, you know, it's not a game. It's not all that other stuff people talking about. It's just not, that's not business. That's not business. People who are in business and serious about business, you know, you're talking about your finance getting put together. You're talking about a whole bunch of stuff. You're talking about things that people, you credit and all of that. Take a look at this right here. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see this. All right. This was my truck startup cost. Truck down payment, $5,572. That was one of my truck payment at the time. Truck insurance was $2,893. That was a down payment. Right? My MC number was 300. The total for the truck down payment and the insurance at the time was $7,860.20. $120 for the state inspection, $150 for the annual inspection. The state inspection in Pennsylvania is different from the annual inspection. $1.50 for the New York HUD, and you have to do an annual report. You got to pay $60 for your UCR and $5 fee for the filing. And that payout, that comes up to be $12,473. So it cost me call it 12,500 at the time. To get that truck up and running. Now they want you guys to pay them $15,000 and $20,000 just for the truck. It literally cost me way less. And this was way back. Now I don't even have to put no money down on no truck. But looking at this, you know, and then back then I have a driver scale. Somebody how I used to pay my driver $1,300 to $1,700 a week. I would pay them $450 for a flat rate. So I would pay them $450 a day, right? I would pay them a flat rate, and then I would pay them $50 per pickup. So I would pay them $450 plus $50 per pickup. So each time they pick up, that's $50. So every day this guy come to work, he will get $450, and then each pickup is $50. That's how I had that structure at the time. So I just got different ways how I used to pay guys and how I used to do it. So a lot of you guys are just, shout out to my mom, drop it in the live. Shout out to my mom. But a lot of guys back then, a lot of people coming in the trucking business is just not doing their homework. Not doing their homework. And when we used to pay the driver like that, your driver, like, it's like you get a set pay, because he's, you know, if you give a driver $450 a day, right, which is a flat rate, and then, you know, I mean, we were making a lot of money, so we could afford to pay the driver that rate. Now you can't even pay these guys. You can't even pay these guys to come out and work anyway. But you would have to reconstruct that to make sure that it worked for you and the driver. So yeah. So again, you know, you have to take life lesson learning from a lot of these people. A lot of these people came out here. She was one of them who came out here. And trust me, this is just an icing on the cake. They got a lot more YouTubers that I could have pulled up. I should do a video. I should do a next live. And see and talk about the people. I should do a live and then talk about the misinformation, because there's a lot of people that was misinformed, and show people the misinformation that lead people to end up like what this lady was saying. It's crazy. But it is what it is. A lot of people fail. A lot of people come out here and they fail. They turn the truck back in. They ruin their life. They ruin their credit. And this lady, let me go back and show you her, because I wanted to show you her channel. If you go back and look, she is now she's doing, I think she's with Amazon. Where's the video? This is a video where she turned her truck back in. So this was 7 months ago. So now she got different videos. She says, you know, life part 22, life part 11, just different videos, tips of how to become for a new entrepreneur, working with some driving company, the pros and cons of driving, She got a job. After fail authority, just different stuff she's doing now. This is it. This is what destructive. This is what happened when you take your business as a game. So she started. Her channel started. This was 7 years ago, but when you look at her Boxtruck content, she started. Where is it? Shout out to everybody that's coming. Where's her Boxtruck content? She started. Okay. She started 9 months ago or 10 months ago. I started a trucking company. And when in one of these video between, this is the one she talked about when she put the 3,000 down, but there's one where she was talking about how much money she paid. I think it was probably this one right here. I think this is the one where she was saying that
small business owners who want to.
I think this is the one where she said she was paying all that money. And this is the video I know that she wasn't gonna last, I think. Let's see.
Driving for FedEx for quite some time, 8 years, and I left. If you take a look at some of my videos from
so she was
the
driving for
previous, you'll see that I left FedEx around the time that I was pregnant with my daughter.
So she was driving for FedEx. She left FedEx and probably started her own business. She said she was pregnant, but then she wanted to be home and then drive for FedEx. So again, it's all the recipe for not, you can't do both of them. And I'm not knocking her, but it just amazed me, like, why every time you see these independent videos and entrepreneur videos of women, like, where are these guys? Where are these men in these women' life? You look at these women channel. Look at this channel. You see no men. Like, where are the men? Where are the guy? The guy. Where's the baby daddy? Nothing. Zero. There's a guy here. We'd have to listen to see who he is. And there's another guy here. That's 2 years ago. I mean, evidently she don't have no support, because in the video she said you need to get a partner. Why is it that a lot of American women will get pregnant and then as soon as they get pregnant, their relationship over with the guy? Hey man, I'm not saying that's the case with her, but it just amazed me how you just never see these women with no man. This woman got a man. This guy right here, he got a girl. Mr. Cool and Clean, and he just need his shades right now. He got Mr. Man right here with his box truck. But yeah, where are the guys at? It's a game. It's a big game. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. The only thing I can tell you guys is game over. Game over. Game over. That is crazy. Game over. Game over. Game literally over for these people. All right? I don't know what to tell you guys, but one thing I can tell you is don't let nobody tell you to come in the Boxtruck game. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you to come in the Boxtruck game. There's no such thing as a Boxtruck game. It's a business. If you're coming out here, you got to take it serious. It's a business. It's not a game. It's not a hustle. It's a business. You're spending your money. You're getting money from people. You're giving people money. You have to pay for your truck. All of that stuff. It's a business. Don't get upset. Don't call it a business. Don't call it a game. And when you come out here and get played, you get upset. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you do it, you're just going to be looking crazy. All right? So, with all I said, man, the rise and fall of the Boxtruck game. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents on it. And as you guys see, it didn't went well for a lot of people. Got to do your research before you get into it. Got to do your research. You have to do your research. And let me say this to everybody that's here. Let me say it again. Broke people cannot start a business. If you're coming in the transportation business and you're broke, the transportation business is one of the most expensive business to ever start and come and operate. It is very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. It's a very costly industry. It's like modeling. Modeling is very costly. Very cost. It's a lot of money it takes for a modeler to become who they are. You ever go try to get one of your kids sign up at one of them photo places that they can potentially make your kid become one of them modeler or superstars? They want like $1,500 off the rip. $1,500. $3,000. They got $4,000 or $5,000 packages. It's expensive. Makeup, camera, equipment, all of that stuff. Mark said, I disagree. I started broke and did well. Mark, you started before. I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about when you started. Shit, when you started with a van way back when gas was probably what? Maybe less than $1.20, $1 something. Mark, listen, man. These people can't start no business with no $5,000, $6,000 today, $7,000, and be successful. They're gonna be broke. What did you tell Lou Jackson the other day? I forgot what Mark tell Lou Jackson. Mark tell Lou Jackson, damn, I forgot what he said. And Lou Jackson, I forgot what he said, but yeah. Right. And another thing is, even if you come in with low capital, you still gotta have the work ethic behind you. A lot of these guys don't have the work ethic. So for one, if you're coming in, you're broke, you're gonna lose your money. But number two, if you're coming in, you don't have any work ethic, it don't even make any sense you come in. So I don't know. I just wanted to jump on here and let you guys know, man. The rise and fall of the Boxtruck business. You guys heard it. Renting a Boxtruck is not a good deal. We see a guy that lady that finance a Boxtruck. She give you the step-by-step mistake that she make. Go share this video. Share this live. Hit the like button. All right. And then, yeah, let us know. Let us know how your ordeal is out there in the Boxtruck. And how it's working out for you. Because a lot of people are not making money. And a lot of people who are in this industry, reason why they're failing so much is because, again, the whole hustling game and whatever concept. Now, I want to go back. I want to just close off by saying to everybody, man, if you're going to start your business, okay? If you're going to start your business, please, guys, if you're going to start your business, please do not listen to the wrong folks. Please. Please do not listen to the wrong folks. I'm telling you, it's not going to go well for you. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well for you. It's not gonna go well for you. It's not gonna go well for you. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I think the message already get sent across. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna close it up here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. I was trying to shoot something on my so you guys can see. But yeah, man, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share the video. I'm gonna be doing a live. I want to do a live because a lot of guys were making a lot of mistake, and these truckers or losing a lot of money. I want to make a video talking about that. That's getting that. Let me see if I can add. Okay. Boom. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. It's your boy Kirk, man. It's your boy Kirk. Hey, man, check this out, man. I'm on my way out, man. Peace out. I will catch you guys on the next one. I am going to be talking to you guys about I'm going to be showing you guys before I leave, man. I'm gonna cook some stuff up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming by. I hope you guys enjoyed the live, man. Go back and watch it if you're late. Go back and watch it. Shout out to everybody that was in the video. All fair use of your content. And if any of these YouTubers see me talking about them, I'm not taking shots at you. I was just bringing light to your story. All right? So, yeah. I'm going to get out of here, man. Peace out. It's your boy Kirk. Back again with the next live, man. Peace out.